When the Microsoft Zune first came out, it was kind of a flop, but after having modded an iPod and using it for the last few months, the Microsoft Zune is actually really good and holds up surprisingly well. When it launched in 2006, it was a bit of a joke. People thought it was going to be the iPod killer. Obviously that didn't happen. It was a bit of a victim to bad timing, bad marketing. Here's the thing, it had really good ideas. After having played around with this thing for a few days, the UX is surprisingly ahead of its time. It has this dope typographic-based menu. It's super intuitive. There's even some great UX interaction on the Zune software side. There's so much personality behind some of the micro interactions. The hardware itself has these rounded off square buttons, which you're seeing a lot now in modern product design. And the display itself is wonderful. I think it's much better than the iPods, especially putting some of my current albums on here. Looking at it through the Zune screen is an absolute joy. It's like the perfect fidelity. And even before Apple invented AirDrop, there was file sharing between Zunes. Notoriously, Steve Ballmer called it squirting, which was a horrible marketing ploy. But I think when the Zune released, it was all a little too late. Apple had already established market share, and there just wasn't that much interest in the Zune. But I'm here to tell you in 2025, the Microsoft Zune holds up. In the era of MP3 players and iPod revivals, the Zune is a little bit tricky simply because of the software. If you're really savvy, I think you can get this set up, but you need a PC. I think if you're a career Mac person, modding an iPod, you're much better off. But if you're into retro 2000s tech, the Microsoft Zune seems to scratch an itch that the iPod just doesn't. So let me know, in the early 2000s, were you team iPod or team Microsoft Zune?